Hello, everybody. It is Sam
And Angel.
and we're here to do yet another food review. But this time, it is for something that I absolutely love, love, love. And for those who know me, know it is what, Angel?
And it is cookie time.
Cookies! Yes, cookies. And and not just any cookies, but Girl Scout cookies. And the reason why I picked Girl Scout cookies, one reason is because a friend of mine at work has a little girl who, basically is selling Girl Scout cookies because she's a little Girl Scout. And that's one reason, or that's the reason why I like to tell everybody. But the real reason is that, as you all know, I am a cookie. What would I say? A cookie what?
You're a cookie lover.
A cookie expert, cookie lover, all that good stuff. So we decided to do Girl Scout cookies, and again, I'm excited about this because it only comes around once a year, only once a year that the Girl Scouts are in front of some place, normally a market, right? That's normally what they're in front of.
Yeah, in front of a market.
Market, or even you have a coworker who has a child that's selling them. But no matter who you are, where you are, you have, I'm sure, ate at least one Girl Scout cookie. It's like something that just you have to have, even though, as I said, and you will see, I was clean for a year with them. My dealer came around and here I am. But anyway,
I'm sorry, that was funny.
as most of you probably know, again, it happens once a year, and they get little badges and little merits by it, and I guess they win trips or what have you. I was actually a brownie, believe it or not. And those who don't know what a brownie is, brownie's like I think the step right under Girl Scouts, but I was a brownie. Yes, I was. And I never sold cookies, though. I don't know if brownies even sell cookies, but I never sold cookies. But I was a brownie for about a year, and I got couple of little badges. But, that's neither here nor there. But I never sold any cookies.
So wait, they have steps?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
What's below brownies? Cookie dough?
Are you serious?
No, I'm being dead serious. I mean, how do you start it off?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, I don't know about now, but I think brownies were the lowest on the totem pole. Basically, there's no way to say it.
It's like the newbies.
It's
the
like
newbies of the cookie
yeah, I
industry.
guess so. It's like toddler, and they all wore brown. It may sound kind of weird, but I thought everybody knew about. Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry, we don't talk to the brownies like y'all too good and stuff. But no, it's interesting though. I like it.
Actually, there is somebody, and it's daisies, then brownies, and then juniors, and those are usually K through 5. And then middle school, I think, are where the Girl Scouts, come in, the cadets and the seniors and so forth, and then the high school. But honestly, I've never seen a high school student that's been out there selling cookies. I've never seen that. Normally, they look like they're either in middle school or in grade school, but I've never seen, a teenager, 16, 17, 15, selling cookies. Have you?
Nope, not at all.
I guess when you get to that mark, when you're when you're that age, you're no longer selling brownies. Selling cookies because I guess maybe you've gotten too old for it. Maybe that's the reason why.
Maybe you become a cake master. No? Oh, okay. Well, moving on.
Anyway, but yeah, I was a brownie for a year, and it was interesting. I did a couple of things, but we're not going to make this into a Girl Scout. What am I looking for? A Girl Scout memories or some crap like that. We're just really just want to give you a little bit of background. And as far as I know, the Girl Scouts, they've been around a long time. I don't know how long their cookies has been around, but they've been around a long time, and they basically are trying to gear to make young ladies into better women or whatever. It's basically that kind of thing. And I guess selling the cookies or making them more business like, whatever. Anyway, what?
Just a bunch of Betty Crackers looking like.
Anyway, look, let's just get on with this damn cookie thing. Let's just get on with it. So the first cookie that we actually, well, that we actually want to talk about is the Girl Scout s'mores. Mm-mm. Well, actually, I can't say mm-mm because I really didn't.
Well, I'll say it. Mm, mm, mm.
Before he gives you
We.
his review, let's just say that it won a gold award. It won a Brownie Outdoor Adventure badge, and it won a marketing cookie business badge, a cadet marketing cookie. So it has a lot of. I think I showed you guys the back of it in the video, and it will show you, the little badges that they won. But I didn't try it because I'm not into s'mores. I don't like s'mores, but he did, so let him know.
All right, we have a winner, people. The s'mores chocolate cookie is delicious. Okay, it has chocolate layer. It has like a graham cracker type of cookie and a cream right in the middle. So it's kind of like a sandwich type of cookie. And I love it. But the only thing is though, you can't just sit there and eat because the sweetness in your mouth is just too much. You're not gonna be able to handle it.
Well, it's a crunchy graham cracker.
Graham cracker. Now you got me saying graham cracker.
Say that 5 times
Graham
fast.
cracker.
A crunchy graham cracker sandwich, babe. You be quiet. Now you got me all like tongue twisted. A crunchy graham cracker. I cannot believe it. It doesn't say cracker anywhere on this damn thing. A crunchy graham sandwich is what it says. Cookies with creamy chocolate and marshmallow filling. So that white filling he's talking about is actually marshmallow.
Okay.
It's marshmallows. He would have never known that, right? See, I tell you, he would have never known it. He was just eating it. So, yeah, but he said it was really good. Again, I'm not into s'mores. I like marshmallows, but like once in a blue moon. Like I haven't ate a marshmallow in maybe 3 years, so it's something I'm not really into. But he really enjoyed it. He said it was really, really good.
Right. It is really, really good. They're addicting. Like I said, don't eat more than 3. You're just gonna set yourself up for failure. Um, yeah, keep it at 3. Don't go above 3 because, like I said, it's too sweet afterwards. So don't mess up your palates.
Okay, Savannah Smiles. Okay.
Alrighty.
A crispy, zesty lemon wedge cookie dusted with powdered sugar. It won some awards. Of course, it won the Gold Award. It won the Senior Financing My Future Finances Literary Badge and Brownie Celebrating Community Badge. I tasted it. When I first tasted it was okay. I'm not one into lemons in a cookie anyway, so yeah. It really, I mean, if a person likes lemons and likes that zest with a cookie, then this would be great for you. But as far as I was concerned, it wasn't something that I would buy again. Like I said, when I first tasted, I was like, oh wow, this is good. And then after a minute of it, I was like, yeah, this I ain't feeling. So, did you even try that one?
Yes, I did try the Savannah Smiles, the lemon cake. I'm not too crazy about it. I honestly thought it was gonna have a bam, like a big hit of lemon. As soon as I took a bite of it, I thought I was gonna have that big lemon taste, but it didn't. Um, would I go for it again? No, I'm not a lemon cookie type of guy. Even though I do like lemons, but not on a cookie. I'll pass on this one.
I thought it was. Sorry, I had to take a glass of milk. Um, I thought it was honestly just way too lemony for me. Maybe because I don't really care for lemons. Again, if you eat a taco and put the lemon on top of the taco, that's different. But as far as for a cookie, I'm not into lemon meringue pies and stuff like that. So it was a no for me.
Okay. Yeah, for me, like I said, I'll pass on it. It's not something that I want again. So yeah.
What's our next one?
One is the Toffee Tastic.
Now, Toffee Tastic is actually gluten free, so I really need to be eating this one because of me being a diabetic. I guess this is for the diabetics in the audience. So it's a rich buttery cookie with sweet crunchy toffee bits. Now when I first bit into it, I was like, wow, this is really good. Let me tell you what awards it won. It won the Golden Award, it won the Ambassador on My Own badge, and a Brownie Fair Play badge. So it did win. Looks like all of these cookies have won awards, which is great. When I first tasted it, it was good. I'm not a toffee person. If you like toffee, then I would suggest this would be really good for you. But I'm not really a toffee person. But the fact that it's gluten free is a big plus as far as I'm concerned. And I'm a person that really likes cookies, as you guys know. So this is something that I would be able to eat and not feel guilty about after I've eaten it. But again, it's going to be a acquired taste. It's not going to be something that, I would get every time the Girl Scouts come around. I wouldn't be fiending but it's not a bad cookie. It really isn't. What do you think of it? Did you taste it?
I did taste it, this cookie. Wasn't too crazy about it either. Due to the cookie was too dry. It was too dry. It crumbles every time you picked it up. When we opened up the package, a lot of cookies were broken in different pieces, and I don't like that. Would I have it again? No.
What's our next cookie?
And the next cookie that we have is the Samoas.
The Samoas. OMG. The Samoas. Let's first talk about their badge. They won the everybody's winning the Gold Award. Junior Business Owner Financial Literary Badge, and the Public Speaker Badge. So nothing with the brownie. So it has the Public Speaker Badge. And let me tell you, crisp cookie coated with caramel, sprinkled with toasted coconut, and stripes of dark chocolatey coating. This was the Bombay. Too bad it's not gluten free. What did you think about this cookie?
Okay, the Samoa cookie. It really surprised the hell out of me. I enjoyed it. Actually, when something doesn't look right, it must not taste right. But correction, it is honestly one of the best cookies that I've tried. Besides my the s'mores.
Yeah. This cookie gets a 10 from me. It is really a good cookie. Like I said, I wish it was gluten free, but it's not. But this one will be the one that my dealer will be dealing to me. This will be my new choice of drug, more or less. Before we go on to the other cookies, I do want to say that the Girl Scout cookie program, and I'm going to read this to you because it's on the box. Selling Girl Scout cookies helps girls develop 5 skills that they use throughout their lives. The first skill is goal setting. The second one is decision making. The third is money management. The 4 is people skills, and the 5 is business etiquette. So that's great. I mean, for them, when you look at the girls and see them selling Girl Scout cookies, you don't think about that as being one of the factors of them, of them selling a cookie. You don't, because I don't think about that. Only thing I see is a bunch of little girls with their saying, "Can you want to buy my Girl Scout cookies?" And that's all I see, and then I feel guilty, and most of the times I buy all these dang cookies and put them in my car, and whatever Angel doesn't eat and I don't eat, we end up giving it to family members, which is, say right now, we're going to be giving definitely those Savannahs away. But as far as that goes, you never even know that. So it's really helping them out in a big way, 5 different steps. So, very, very good. Very good for Girl Scouts. But yeah, back to the subject at hand. We will be eating those again. I'm going to see if I can trade some of them back. Real quick, Girl Scouts are unleashing their inner girl, G.I.R.L, which means go-getter, innovator, risk taker, and leader. I like that. I just looked at that and saw that. Before we go on, the Toffee Tastics, This comes in one small box. It is smaller than all the other Girl Scout cookie boxes. And it was $6. And how many cookies you get less than any other cookies on here? I think
All you get is only 12
12
cookies.
cookies. Now all the other ones
12.
have
That's it.
normally two different, rolls of cookies. This one, the gluten-free, one roll of cookies. Now, the reason why I kind of like into this is because I think I was talking to Tabitha about this and someone else, where when it's something good for you or something that, gluten-free, diabetic, why do you pay more and get less? That's going to be something I'm going to talk about on my blog talk show. I won't discuss this today, but I kind of was like to this. It's gluten-free. It's good for you, but they give you less. I mean, I understand maybe it's less cookie because your ass should be eating cookies anyway. So maybe that's the reason. But yeah, that's just something I want to talk about. Anyway, sorry. And what's our next cookie? Cookie.
All right, so we talked about the Samoas. Up next is the trefoils.
The trifles, basically traditional shortbread cake. And if anybody traditional shortbread cookies. These I think have been around for a long time. I don't know if the name has ever changed. It might have been shortbread, but they've been around a long time. They really, really have. They won, of course, the Gold Award. They won the Junior Cookie CEO Cookie Business Badge and the Finding Common Ground Badge. So they won those badges. And honestly, this is a good cookie as well. It is so... What did you say about it?
It's rich, is bold in flavor, is buttery, and you just want to keep having more and more. This is the type of cookies that you don't want to stop.
It's really a good cookie. It really is a good cookie, and I love it. And I would eat this again. These I would buy again. I think it's 2 rolls on this one, but this is a good cookie. It really, really is. Before we go into our next cookie, no. Well, we'll go into the next cookie, and then I'll go into what I was going to say. So the next cookie, if I'm not mistaken, is a tagalong?
Yes, the Tagalogs.
Okay, tagalongs. Crispy cookies layered with peanut butter and covered with a chocolatey coating. Now, I know you guys don't know, but I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is my thing. I'll make a peanut butter sandwich with no jelly, or peanut butter sandwich with jelly, but I like peanut butter cookies. This one did win some awards. It won the Gold Award, of course, the Ambassador Good Credit, Financial Literacy Badge, and Senior Adventure Badge. I don't know why. One reason is because it's $12.58. I think, and I'm halfway out of it. But anyway, this cookie was horrible.
Straight out.
I did not care for it at all. And I think I was expecting something a little different. The cookie is very pleasing to the eyes. It's, peanut butter, and then there's the chocolate, just what it says, the chocolate, covering. And I'm not one for dark chocolate. Now, on the box, it looks like it's milk chocolate, you guys will see. But if I'm not mistaken, when I bit into it, it was a dark chocolate. I didn't like the chocolate. I guess I was, and which is really silly of me, and I think I was expecting a Hershey taste. You know what I'm saying? You ever had...
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It does have that look where it's going to be milky, it's going to be creamy, but no, it's really disappointing.
Right. And that's what I thought. Honestly, I thought it might have been like a cross between a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And I think that's honestly what I was thinking, which was stupid of me to think that. But when I took the bite of it, I immediately just, I chewed it, and because I'm not going to waste a damn cookie. But this one will definitely be given out to family members. He doesn't like peanut butter, so he didn't try it. But yeah, this one will be given out to family members. I was not feeling this one at all. Was not happy with that cookie at all.
Well, on to the next one.
Well, the next one and the very last one is actually the Dosey Dos. I wanted to say something to you. If you guys ever heard of the peanut butter sandwiches, now if you know anything about Girl Scout cookies, you know that they look exactly alike. The peanut butter sandwiches and the Dosey Dos look just alike. And the reason why that's because different bakers and different factories make them. Yes, did you know that? Well, it depends on the troop, actually.
What? No,
Yes.
did not know that.
Whatever troop is actually like really good dealers. I mean, there's no other way of saying it.
Stop saying dealers. Stop
Okay,
it.
it's a drug. If they're, if they're good, if they're good salesmen, they're the ones who get the dosey dos. They don't get the peanut butter sandwiches. Can you believe it? So some of the cookies that you might eat are from different factories. Not going to say low quality, but the ingredients are a little bit different, and they're not as, they're not
They're low
baked
quality.
as. I don't want to say low quality,
Okay, there I said it. They're low qualities.
because when I did taste, the reason why I know this is a fact, because yesterday a friend of mine had the peanut butter sandwiches, and I tasted it, and then when I tasted Dosey Dos today, I was like, there's a difference in it. It really, the Dosey Dos are a lot better. So I guess my little dealer is is one of the ones that have the better bakeries, because I got the Dosey Dos. But I was really surprised at that it was like that. But as you hear me talking, then yes, they are delicious. I love the Dosey Dos. It's they won the Gold Award, Business Plan Cookie Business Badge, and the Brownie Dancer Badge. So they won 3 awards as well. Looks like all of them really won about 3 awards. So this was a really good cookie. Again, he doesn't like peanut butter, so he won't be eating it. One thing I am so ticked off about the Girl Scouts, and not the Girl Scouts themselves, but those behind the Girl Scouts, why would you take away chocolate chip cookies? That to me, and it's been gone for a while. I've noticed that. But I love, if I had my cookie of choice, it would be chocolate chip cookies. That is my all-time favorite. I can eat a chocolate chip cookie all day, all night, especially when it's warm and it's delicious. But for some reason, I'm not really sure why they just got rid of the chocolate chip cookie. But I do notice something else, that each year it looks like they take a cookie away and then give a new cookie. If anybody's noticed that, it's like they take one away and give a new cookie. Don't take away a chocolate chip cookie. Are you crazy? You should always have chocolate chip cookies. I don't know what's going on with that, but I do plan on writing. I know you guys are laughing at me, but I seriously am going to write them and ask them why no more chocolate chip cookies. Because I don't want to ask the kids, because they have no clue. When you go, hey, little girl, what happened to the chocolate chip cookies? Huh? They ain't gonna know. They're like, huh? Oh no. So I'm gonna actually write and ask, what happened to the chocolate chip cookies? I know you guys are going over there cracking up.
How
Really,
un-American.
yeah, really, because I do want to know what happened to it. It's, it's un-American not to sell a chocolate chip cookie. How can you not? You got Chips Ahoy, Mrs. Fields. Is Famous Amos still around? I don't know if Famous Amos is still around. But you have all these, what is it? What is the other cookie? What is the other cookie person that sells cookies? Keebler. The little elves. And you should know about that. Anyway, yeah. So I want to know what happened to the chocolate chip cookies. I really, really do.
I do too, dag nabbit.
If you do go to their website, believe it or not, they do have the cookies recipes on the website. So they're not trying to keep anything a secret. So if you want to be your own little dealer, you can go ahead and go on the site, and they do have the they do have the cookie recipes on site, which I didn't even know that. I may actually try that. I may try to see now when I go on site to look at the cookies, I'm going to name some that they did not have. They have the Girl Scout s'mores, but if you look, there's 2 different, and I guess maybe I can show you guys at the end. They have lemonades. They have thanks a lot. They have the Dosey Dos and the peanut butter cups right together. Like, you don't know. Like, most of the cookies are the same dang cookie, just with a different name. Hey, what can you say? Anyway, that is our thing for our that is our thing. That is the end of our cookie segment here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I, for one, am looking forward to our next. I don't know what we're gonna. What are we doing next? Do we know what we're doing next? What food?
I don't know. Maybe a home cook recipe. I think that would be good.
That would be nice.
All right, let's do it.
That would be nice. I think they would like it. So I think the next thing we're going to do is a recipe from home because we've been talking about that. And of course, you guys know I can't do my mac and cheese. That's not allowed. But I do think we are going to do a home cooked meal and share it with you. Also, I have 3 cookbooks from 3 different friends that I'm going to share that with you as well with the 3 cookbooks. I'm going to share that with you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you joining us. Happy eating.
Buon appetito.